I can have everybody's attention, please. I'll try to talk loud enough for everybody to hear me. But we're going to, we'd like to honor our rescue dogs. And so I would like to be able to introduce them and tell you a little bit about each one of their special stories. And thank all of you that have considered rescue or helped with rescue. We want you to know how important it is and how much we appreciate all of your help. Our club is a strong supporter of rescue, and we encourage everyone to consider a rescue dog if you're looking for an adult rather than a puppy. I'm going to start down here. While they're all being polite. This is Dave Ide and his 3 dogs. And Dave, I'm going to have you just tell us their names and maybe how long you've had them. And if there's something you want to share about them.
Well, that's Modi. I've had him. He's 12 and a half. He's just recovered from cancer. Had him for 10 years.
Yeah.
He's a hard dog to get to, but he's a nice one. This is Marley. Had her for about 5.5 years. She came from a family that kept her tied up and chained up and beat on her all the time. And this is awesome. He came from a town down in Springfield, I think it was, Oregon. He's a handful. But they're good dogs. They're my family.
Wonderful.
There they are. Well, they're not the most civil of this, and again, they claim their dogs like their owners, and then I'm not the most civil person.
Okay. All right. So Dave has always been very generous and taken dogs in and kept them for the rest of their lives and offered them a great home. This is Tom. Tom has also taken in a lot of dogs for us. He typically has taken in the older dogs or the dogs that are in poor health. So this year, Tom didn't have a dog, so he offered to help Dave with his 3 at this event. But it just worked out that just a couple of days ago, we were able to find Tom, a 9-month-old. So Tom has a brand new dog. He's going to try a younger, active dog this time. So I'm going to give this to you, Dave. And Tom, I'm going to help you in a minute with your girl. This is Nan and Dick Nalder, and they just recently adopted Sassy. Sassy was owned by an elderly couple that passed away, so a neighbor chose to take Sassy in, and Sassy was so frightened she ran away from the neighbor and was on her own for many months. She lived in a forested area, and she had to be, some people finally got her corralled into a fenced yard and live trapped her in a trap. And were able to kind of help her to feel safe, and she came into foster care with us, and Dick and Nan had the opportunity to adopt her. They had just recently lost their dog suddenly, so they were able to adopt Sassy, and Sassy's still in the transition period, but she loves her new home. Nan says that she follows her everywhere she goes and lays next to her, and she's still settling in, but she's doing a great job. And she's a happy camper, they call her, and she's a wonderful little girl, but I think it was about 5 or 6 months she was on her own living in the forest. They could not catch her. The neighbors all tried. So they literally had to set a trap to catch her. And once they got her, they said she was pretty comfortable. She went right in a crate, and she was happy to be somewhere where somebody would take care of her. So she's a very sweet girl, and we're very blessed that they were willing to take her and give her a wonderful home. Okay, I'm going to give this to you guys. That's some goodies for Sassy. This is Lorelei, and Lorelei's had several Elkhounds over the years. This particular dog's name is George, and he came from Texas as a rescue. He's a great dog, and he camps and travels with Lorelei all over. They spend a lot of time together. Lorelei's a photographer, so she spends lots of time on the road taking gorgeous pictures, and George is her companion. So they have a good time traveling. Is there anything you'd like to say about George? He's a great dog. He's a handsome boy, too.
Yes, he is.
Okay, this is, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the name down. All right, and this is Kira, and this is their dog Moduck. This belongs to your uncle.
Yes.
So Modoc is, how long have you had Modoc?
He is 14, and we've had him since he was 12 years.
12 years. So they've had him 12 years. Yes, he was out of the Oregon Humane Society originally. So, and they're hoping to, John's hoping to add another dog to his home before long. So we'll be looking for another dog to go live with Modoc and John up in the gorge. But he's a really great dog. He's very sweet. He attended our Elkhound picnic in Hillsboro this year also. So they're making their way around. They were pretty excited to be able to drive all the way up here this morning to spend the day here with us. So is there anything special you want to tell us about Modoc?
Yeah, Modoc absolutely loves the coast, go on walks, hikes. His favorite thing is the cat we have at home. To wait until she gets really close, and then pounce at her and bark at her. That's his favorite little game, is chase the cat.
That's always fun chasing cats.
But we are getting excited about adding another one to the home, especially for him.
Yes, complaining. That'll add years to his life. There you go. Thank you so much. For him. This is Claire and her dog Sherpa. And Claire, you're going to have to tell me a little bit about Sherpa because I don't know her story.
Sherpa came to me 7 years ago. A gentleman from Tacoma that was moving in with his girlfriend, and they didn't allow dogs. He had her since birth. And when I heard about her, she had one day before she was going off to the pound. So I came down to Tacoma, and I thought, this is not the type of dog I want. But then I looked at her, and she kept moving her eyes back and forth like this, and that was it. I was hooked.
She wiggled her way into your heart.
So I was lucky wanting to see this girlfriend.
Yep. Sherpa's a very sweet girl. She's somebody I know. All right, let's give a bag for you. And this is for you and Sherpa. Okay, this is our last rescue dog. This is Mercy, and Mercy and her 9-month-old kennel mate, they weren't litter sisters, they were just a week apart, both needed new homes recently. So Mercy went up, the family that owned her decided to move, and they had 5 dogs, and they were only planning to take 3 with them. Mercy was purchased to breed. They were planning to breed her and her sister. So we're lucky that we have her, and she'll be spayed. But Mercy, the first day that she was adopted to her new owner a week ago, got away and was missing for 2 days. Then she was found and went to live at her home, and after less than a week, they decided they didn't want her anymore. So she came back to us again, and Tom adopted her on Tuesday. He says she's great, and she's going to be a good match for him, and Tom has the knowledge and time and ability to work with her and give her the love and training she needs. She loves him already. So we're very grateful for Tom for taking this dog for us. So thank you, Tom. We really appreciate it.